Armamart EVA News 2024. We are now with Nitecore. Nicholas will show us the newest invention of this year.
First of all, in the headlamp section, I guess the most exciting new piece of equipment is the HC65 UHE. It's the first headlamp from Nitecore using the new Nightlab LED. It looks insane, and the energy efficiency is very great too. We have an aluminum case with about 2000 lumens and a weight of about 150-160 grams.
With 2000 lumens?
Yes, with an exchangeable battery. We have an 8650 battery with 4000 milliamperes in it. Currently about the maximum that's possible in this battery size. The manual is very simple. We just have to press on the main button, hold it to turn it on. Not tight enough. We have to hold it to turn it on, and then simple press to switch through the modes. And then there's a small mode switch where I can switch into the smaller LEDs, the red light, and then back to the huge LEDs with up to 2000 lumens of power.
I'm familiar with your products for many years now.
Yes.
We'll talk about it later with the torches. But what I love with Nitecore is that you guys have your own battery systems, and they work so great. They're rechargeable. I use them for years. It's always keeps the whole power.
Yes.
Great stuff. What price-wise, can we say something about it?
Price-wise, it's 100 euros in Germany, about 99.95.
Okay.
Always not the exact round prices, so it's extremely competitive. With the exchangeable battery, you are very safe. It's a very, very nice thing, very exciting at the moment.
How heavy is it? Can I touch it?
It's about 160 grams, a little more maybe.
Okay. Fully adjustable in the angle.
Of course, always.
Nice head strap. Cool. Might get one.
You should.
Okay, let's move on to the torches.
Yes, of course.
So now we moved over to the torches.
Yes.
I've been using a P22R, I think, for more than 5 years now.
One of the oldest models.
It was already revolutionary because for me it was a very affordable lamp with 1000 lumens.
Yes.
Felt great. You have these great features like where you can recharge it easily. I did not change the battery within those 5 years.
Very
Still
good.
works great. Yeah. What else? What new stuff do we have here?
Let's go chronologically. From our new seller list, it's first the MH12 Pro. It was the first flashlight using our new LED. It has 3300 lumens, and with the flashlights, it's a very nice thing due to the temperatures. We have the head separated, so to speak, from the body. So when turning on the flashlight, the heat only develops in the head. And this way we can maintain very high outputs for a very long time without the handle of the flashlight getting hot. For using it, you simply press on the button in the back, and then there's a nice pointed button in the front where you can switch to different lighting modes. Another feature is the indicator in the front. We have I switch it down a little. We have a green indicator showing very simple how the battery is charged, and the blue indicator, depending on which lighting mode I'm using, the intensity of the light changing accordingly. Same goes for the MH25 Pro. Big difference here is the lighting range. We go here up to 700 meters with a very, very focused lighting output. The features stay the same. We are using the same exchangeable battery, 271 battery size with 5300 milliamps. So we have a huge battery. We have a lot of room for temperature to develop, and we have 2 flashlights that can hold a high lighting output for a very long time.
I missed the lumen on that one?
3300 for both flashlights.
Okay, for both. Okay.
Then we go over to the exciting parts. We have the EDC33 and EDC35. Again, we are sticking to one concept of how to use the flashlights. I guess the most uncommon change for Nitecore products is our lock mechanism. we have a very intuitive lock mechanism indicating always if the flashlight is usable or not usable. This time, when the button, the switch is in this state, we can just turn the flashlight on. If it's up in this state, it's locked. So it's very safe to just store it away in your pants, in your pockets, in your backpacks. To use it, we of course make it unsafe. Turn it on by pressing hard on the button, and if we do a light press, we go again to our different lighting modes. The special part now is if I light press and hold it, I go up to a very high lighting output. If I press hard now, I go up to the max lighting output with the lumen shield mode. Same.
What is the max output?
3000 lumens.
3000 as well.
Yes. Same goes for the EDC 35. The way of operating the flashlight stays the same. Difference now is a little bit in the size, a little bit in the reflector, and again in the end with the lighting output of up to 5000 lumens in max.
5000.
Yes. And again, with the battery indicator, we are keeping it simple. We just have 4 LEDs, green light LEDs, indicating the state of the battery charge. Very simple, very intuitive.
It's very interesting because now I'm using your lamp for quite a long time, and two things that appear is like one, the heat. Sometimes if you keep it out for longer, if you search something, it gets really hot, but it seems like that has been dealt with. And the second thing is if you have an EDC torch in your pocket all the time, I mean, there's a 100% chance that it will turn itself on.
Yes.
And suddenly, after, I don't know, 1 hour, you feel some heat in your pocket, and you're like, oh no, it's running
This
again.
way it's safe.
So those two problems, it seems like you've solved them. Pretty cool. Also, you can recharge it with an USB-C.
Yes, of course. It's a feature all of these flashlights here carry. We always have a built-in USB-C port to just charge the battery within the flashlight, no need to take it out.
Okay, personal question in the end, what is the price? Because I might need a new one.
For the small one it will be 80 euros in Germany, for the big one it's 100 euros, so it's almost unbeatable.
Yeah, I mean there's no need to change it actually, but it's 3,500 lumens.
Yes.
3,000.
3,000.
Great stuff. Off topic, I saw in one of the SHOT Show videos as well that you have a wide angle or a
Yes, it's
laser mode for about 500 meters.
Yes, it's the two turbo outputs. One is more focused, the other one is more widespread.
Okay.
I am holding the big one right now. It's the same with the small one. Light press the button, it's more focused. Long press and hold the button, it's more widespread.
Okay.
The widespread mode is called the lumen shield. It's, so to speak, the self-defense mode for the EDC flashlight. The new thing next to a strobe mode.
Okay, Nicholas. Thank you for your time and expertise.
Of course, always.
Pleasure to see what news you brought to Germany. No, I'm really looking forward to get a new one of those EDC ones. They're both super light, almost disappear. That's like window breaker front. Very important for an EDC torch, especially for police units.
Yeah.
Also ambulance. Okay, Nicholas, thanks for having us.
Of course, always, every year again.
See you next year then.
See you.
That's it from the Nitecore booth, EVA News 2024. Guys, check out at Alma Mater Nitecore section and we move on to the next booth.